guys, today is Wednesday, middle of the week, and yesterday was election day, and today it already concluded that Trump is going to win. Because of that, before market open, right, it rallied a lot. It's a continuation of yesterday bullish movement, right? So very strong move up yesterday and today as well, right? In fact, today the S&P is breaking above 2% positive today, right? Okay, and seldom it happen, right? But the market is really happy that the election is over. Trump has won, right? To me, whether Trump wins or Harris win, I think the market will still go up, right? Okay, it's just that certainty and uncertainty, right? Okay, why I say this is because there's uncertainty who will win during the election, right? Before the election, and because of uncertainty, there's always fear, right? And fear normally generates some selling, right? Once the election is concluded and over, like what is happening now, there's more certainty coming back into the markets. And when there's certainty coming back into the markets, the fear is no longer there, and greed will come in and people will start to buy, right? Okay, so this is what we are experiencing right now. Market is really bullish, and greed is coming into the markets. People are buying because of more certainty, right? Okay, and today I did a new trade, and based on what happened since yesterday and today, there is closing trade as well. So I'll update you together in today's video. Let's jump in and I'll show you. Okay, so we are at my screen right now. You can see over here, because of the indices, you can see S&P up more than 2%, Nasdaq is up more than 2% as well, and Dow Jones is also up more than 3%. Very, very bullish day today. Compared with, it's a continuation of yesterday when market is also having a strong move up, right? And also, like I say again earlier, that it's all because the election is all concluded and more certainty is coming back into the markets, and people are starting to buy the market up, right? Okay, and it's good news to my portfolio of swing trades based on my portfolio, based on my profit signal, right? Apple is in profit. Boeing, even though I sell, also went down and made me more profits as well, right? GE is also in profit, and Microsoft, all these are turning more into profit, right? Okay, but there's closing trades, right? Okay, closing trades like Visa and BAC clocking me $45 and $57. Why? Because Visa gap up and made me even more profits. But just to update you, I traded KO yesterday when there was a trigger and it gapped down a little bit, gave me slightly more losses. But right, I should have only lost about $20 over, right? But this one I lost $37, right? Okay. Pfizer was closed much earlier previously in my update, right? So I won't talk about it too much, but basically two big wins, right? Okay, you can see my wins are always bigger than my losses, right? Okay, per trade basis, right? Okay, and this is one of the main reason why you can get consistent profits if you get bigger wins in your wins and smaller losses in your losing trades, right? Okay, that is very crucial. And also, of course, you can see from here my running profits is now back up to $53, even though I took two big wins out of these running trades, right? Okay, so my portfolio, my equity right now is going at above 4,008, right? Okay, my last update was below 4,008, right? 4,007 plus. Now it's back up, which is a good thing, right? Okay, so basically you can see over here KO hit my stop loss, right? Okay, gap down a little bit, right? From my stop loss also, so I took a slightly bigger loss. Even though I took a slightly bigger loss, it's still acceptable loss. Why I say this is because my one win, if you notice that you saw just now, okay, let me show you my one win on BAC is still bigger than my slightly bigger loss in my KO, right? If KO didn't gap, I would have easily lost $20 over, right? Okay, but because of the gap, I lost slightly more. But even though I lost slightly more, my BAC was able to cover the loss and still make a profit, right? One trade for one trade, right? Okay, and BAC, you can see over here, it gapped up a lot, hitting my take profit here, right? Okay, this one I traded since August, and finally now it has taken me profit. But of course, in between, during this period, I did update you that I did this trade, and I make a big profit also, right? Okay, a risk to reward of 1:2, right? Okay, so basically BAC is doing me well, right? Okay, over here I took profit by buying, right? Finally here took quite a while, right? But over here I shorted BAC and actually make pretty decent profit, right? Okay, yeah. Visa is another one that gap up, right? Okay, and gave me even bigger profits, right? Okay, than my normal profits here, right? Okay, good thing that I didn't close when it was very near to my take profit zone, right? Okay, now it gap and I took an even bigger profit, right? Okay, now I did do based on current trades, right? Okay, you can see over here Boeing actually went down more, giving me profits. Actually, there's a trade on GE, right, today, right? But because it gap quite a lot and have moved, right? Okay, my entry point is here, but it has already moved like more than $6. More than halfway towards my take profit zone. So I'm thinking I don't want to take the trade. It's not worth it. I might just wait a little bit more. Maybe even if it comes down a little bit more somewhere here, I don't mind taking a less risk kind of trade to participate in this. So I'll monitor this very closely these 2 days, right? Okay, if it's very close to my entry point, entry price, I might just take the trade, right? Okay, that's for GE, right? Okay, and Oracle I have traded much earlier. In fact, during this when it trigger on the day I traded it, but of course after that it did came down, right? Based on my risk management, I was supposed to go in a very small size over here, but I didn't. But it's okay, right? Now I'm in good profit for Oracle as well, right? Same thing, the rest you can see they all move quite well in my direction, right? Another one is 3M company. You also gap up, and by the time I see it, it already moved halfway towards my take profit. So any trade that trigger and it move more than halfway towards my take profit, I will not take the trade, right? Okay, so for this one, I'm not taking the trade. I saw it too late, right? It's my own responsibility that I should have watched it very closely and take it very near to my entry price. But since it had already moved more than 50% towards my take profit, right? Okay, I'm not taking it, and I might just set it here just in case it drop a little bit very near to my entry price. I might just take the trade, right? Okay, NVIDIA is one trade that I took, right? Okay, so it's still very near to my entry price, right? It did not move more than halfway towards my take profit price level. So I took a smaller than a normal risk on this trade, right? Okay, so this is the new trade that I did, which is NVIDIA, right? Okay, keeping my fingers crossed to hit my take profit zone at 156.91, right? Okay, that's all from me. We can see that the market, since I started recording this, the indices is continuing to move much higher, right? We can see based on my profit signal, right, is triggered right at the start of the day, and after that it just kept on moving and is now halfway towards my take profit zone, which will give me a 1:2 risk to reward kind of profit, right? A bigger profit than my losses, right? In fact, every win that I make based on my profit signal, it can cover more than one loss, right? Okay, and a lot of times even two losses, right? Okay, so the previous one over here was good, right? Okay, so I might maybe even start to trade SPY using the profit signal, right? Okay, because the SPY is tracking the S&P 500, right? Okay, indices, right? S&P 500 index, right? The ETF to trade is SPY, right? Okay, now but since it already moved, right, I'll wait for the next round when it happens, right? Okay, so market is really bullish, and I think starting from now, everyone should stay bullish, and it already broke a new high, and I do think that you will continue breaking new high all the way towards the end of the year, right? Even those small corrections that we experienced recently, is expected, right? Okay, but small corrections should be used as a should be viewed as a good opportunity for us to load up some quality stocks, some stocks that is going to have explosive move, right? Okay, and if you do not know when and where to look at, a good use is the profit signal, right? Basically, this profit signal will indicate to you very clearly when it is going to happen, right? Just follow the profit signal with all the pricing here. We can just trade it, right? Okay, doesn't take a lot of time. In fact, to manage this portfolio, I only spend roughly 5 to 10 minutes or maximum 50 minutes a day, right? Okay, and a lot of days I actually don't do anything to it because there's nothing to do, right? Okay, and that's why if there's nothing to do on that day, there's no video update from me, right? Okay, so but because today there's a new trade like end video, and also just to update you some of the missed trades, missed triggers that I did not take, right? Okay, and explain to you why I didn't take them, and also some of the two of the stop losses that I took, right? Okay, doesn't affect my portfolio. In fact, my portfolio after this today, right, actually went up compared with my previous update, right? Okay, so this is really kind of consistent profits along the way, even though there will be losses along the way, right? Okay, but there will be wins that is able to cover the losses and still make you overall profitable kind of thing, right? Okay, so hopefully as you watch through my updates, every one of my videos, you can get a better idea how you can actually formulate your own trading to get consistent overall profits for yourself as well, right? Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and benefited from this video. Do like and share this video if you feel it's beneficial, and make sure you subscribe to the video so that whenever I have a new trade, you'll be notified immediately as a subscriber, right? Okay, thank you so much. Good evening, have a good night's sleep, and may the profits always be with you. I'll see you in my next video update.
Hope you love the video and learn something new from it. If you want to receive more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notification. And if you want to learn more about the trade to win formula that I use in my trades, click on the link or button around this video to join my next free online workshop. In the workshop, you'll learn everything from finding the best opportunities to making consistent winning trades in the markets. I'll see you on the inside.